Right now we are in front of the house number 3 at the Getreidegasse. This is one of the most important streets in Salzburg, especially for the tourism of today. The Getreidegasse, which had been mentioned in a document for the first time in the 12th century, was originally called Traggasse. The name Trabgasse came from the old High German word Trab, or Trabig, which means that it used to be a pretty busy street. Even back then, this was a street where a lot happened. One thing that is very important is that there used to be a so-called Geschlechtertürme, or Familientürme. That means that families who could afford it built their houses here, which look very sparey. The last remaining sparey house is located at the Town Hall Tower, which can be found a few steps from here. This Town Hall Tower shows what these houses looked like. And this house number 3 used to be one of these towers. When the owners of the town hall back then sold their tower and gave the town hall to the city, they moved to this house. You have probably seen these towers in Tuscany in Italy. Especially in cities like San Gimignano or Volterra, you can still see these towers. The Schatz family moved to this house and also bought it in Mozart's time. I would like to show you an accurate comparison. This house costs around 3 times as much as the building of the Neutor, which happened around the same period of time. The Neutor is the tunnel that is located next to the festival hall. I think it is quite interesting to compare the costs of today with the costs back then. So altogether, to live here was either very expensive or the building of the Neutor was incredibly inexpensive. In the direction of the Universitätsplatz, you will find beautiful inner yards. You should definitely pay a visit to some of them. There are 10 passages in the direction of the Universitätsplatz and 4 passages in the direction of the Griesgasse, facing the river. It is definitely worth visiting. I can tell you another interesting story about this house. Just look behind me and you will see a mummified shark hanging from the ceiling, as well as a large rib of a whale. It shows that the trading company, which was based here in Salzburg, 100 years ago traded very extensively with the Mediterranean area. These exhibition pieces have been hanging here for a very long time, but there has been one exception. The story goes back to 1933, when the brilliant Max Reinhardt and his architect Clemens Holzmeister were occupied with the Felsenreitschule. They wanted to show the people a very special spectacle involving theater. A giant stage, which was called Fauststadt, was built for the staging of Faust by Goethe. It was like an open-air theater, which is still active today. The mummified shark and the large rib of a whale were placed there as decoration.